Welcome, it's Venjex here with another video. This time doing a deck profile for, I will let the guy introduce himself. So, who we got here?
My name is Tom, Team Black Rose. Made day 2 with going second muskets.
And what was your final result end of day 2?
X4, is that? Not too bad.
How many rounds?
It was 12, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and what were your matchups?
Played against Morphtronics round 1, Salad round 2, Geist round 3, Draco round 4, Orcas round 5. Then what was it? Then I played against. I got a bye. That's what it is. Yeah, Sean didn't show up.
Was the person scared of the person scared of the deck?
Yeah, it was Sean playing. What was it? Grand Maju.
And that's Sean Keeley, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know.
You turn up next time. Yeah, and then I played against. What was it?
Thunder.
What was that?
Thunder.
Oh yeah, Thunder. Then Invoked Dino. Then Salaman Great, and then Orcas, and then Thunder again.
Before we get into the deck profile, how did you feel the deck worked overall this weekend?
I thought the deck was really good. Going second was obviously really strong. You have so many options going second now. Like you'll see when I show the deck. The only things that I'd say, like I'll probably get into it later what I would consider like changing out, but it was fairly strong. Like my opponents didn't really expect it. My opponents often didn't know what to side against me or have anything to side against me, so it was pretty good, or know my strategy. So playing Rogue this format was really good.
Cool, so let's get to it and find out what this gentleman played.
Yeah, so let's get into it. So he played 3 Starfire. This guy gets, when a Speller Trap is activated underneath or in its column, you can special summon 1 magical musket from your deck in defense position. So what it does basically is you activate a Speller Trap underneath it, summons, normally you go for Casper, which is the other guy. There's another main guy.
And you have to play these at 3, yeah?
Yeah, play these at 3. I mean, this is special from deck. This is search from deck. All magical muskets have the gimmick of activating magical musket spell and traps from your hand, which is pretty broken when you see what they are.
Yep.
Yeah. Then I played 2 Kid.
Why don't you play 3 on this one?
Kid is alright, you discard for cost. I don't really like discarding musket cards, I'd rather actually activate them. But often you'll find in muskets playing high normal summon count, you often brick. So discarding other dead muskets in your hand is pretty good to draw 2 more cards.
Yeah.
Which allows you to get to other cards. Then I played 1 Doc. He adds 1 magical musket card from your grave to hand. This card's broken with when you keep recycling Dancing Needle. It's a trap card I'll show you later.
Yep.
Against Salad and stuff. Like we only play 1 because
gotta love the salads.
You only play 1 because it's like you're going second and often like you haven't activated anything yet. So in the control builds you play more of this, but in this going second build you don't really need it.
Yep.
This guy, the highest level attack magical musket.
1700 people.
Yeah.
We're getting on well here.
Yeah, he's the guy that recycles 3 magical musket cards and then draws a card, which is pretty good for.
That's pretty decent.
If you banish like a few of your other cards via desires, it helps. Yeah. Level 4 as well. That's important. You'll see later.
That's for the spice that he's got in this deck.
Then you play Calamity, revise 1 from grave in defense when a Speller Trap. Pretty good for comboing because going second.
Would you change any of the ratios on the muskets, or are they pretty standard? So if anyone wants to pick up the deck and want to learn how to play it, are these like standard?
There's 2 main variants of playing muskets. You either would play going first or going second builds. The going second build, you want to because you're drawing 6 cards effectively at the start of your turn. You want to have as least amount of muskets in your hand.
Yeah. So you're basically playing a small engine of muskets type thing.
But you don't want to, because if you draw multiple muskets in your hand, you'll rest your hand. You're a bunch of normal summons and it's dead.
Yeah.
Like I lost round 2 to Salad in game 3 because I opened 3 Casper and Starfire.
That's unlucky.
And I was just like, this is terrible.
Cool.
Yeah, that's why I didn't, because I'm not playing Ties of Brethren, so I don't need to play any
So you're happy with that ratio for a course of the weekend?
I've heavily tested this ratio on Dueling Book, locals, YCS now. I wouldn't change this ratio at all. I think it's perfect for going second.
Cool.
Then we get some more monsters. MVP.
Good old shifter.
This card is actually busted. Like, if you deck can main it. Because
what's your strategy then against Thunder Dragons? Because you know Thunder Dragons love it when cards get banished.
Yeah, if I play against Thunder Dragon, often I would just side it out. But if I opened it, then I would only consider activating this if I opened Magical Musket Desperado, because you activate at the start of Thunder's turn. All their Colossuses are really fragile because they don't have any protection, so you can just pop it. But otherwise, you just help them combo more. So, but this card is
against anything other than Thunder, it's pretty
amazing.
Decent.
It's Salad or cost Lunar Light, just like kills them. You do it mid combo, so they have spells and traps or monsters on their field.
Yeah.
So when you resolve max, you can get more value from your max basically, while correctly, and also going first. This card is so strong because
I'm guessing it protects you from Veiler and Ogre as well.
Yeah, so you can just pass and then activate this because it's going. They have to make you go first. They can't do anything, and then you should OTK them next turn.
That's fair.
So Shifter's very good. Next,
Shifter Drifter.
The other MVP. If you play muskets, you have to play this.
How good was this card for you this weekend?
Amazing. Thanks to Andy who lent them to me. But yeah, they're amazing. The often problem with muskets is you brick, so this just unbricks your hand.
And how often did you see it in your hand, or how often did you use it?
Yeah, because the worst hand possible is opening musket monsters, because you literally cannot do anything. So opening this and just summoning this is really good. It's protection against Striker, which has actually won the YCS. So there's super see more of that. It's good against helps against protecting against Pangatops, which is strong against this deck as well. Cool. Just has an all-round application really. Into spells. Magic monster spells.
Pretty standard.
Yeah, 3 of this card. It's target card in the field, negates effects and reduces attack and defense to 0.
Yeah, that helps with the OT.
Activating damage step, busted. Not much to say. Helps. You normally use this on Dingirsu, so you can start popping their stuff.
Yeah.
It's good against Thunder Dragons, so you can search stuff now. If you're against Colossus. The best card in the deck. Upstart. Please put this to free Konami.
Draw one, give your opponent 1,000 life points. Yeah, good as gold.
Because activating this underneath Casper or Starfire is you do either search or summon, and then you draw a card, then search and summon.
Basically, if people don't know Magical Musketeers, you can actually activate spells and traps from your hand into their columns, and they get effects depending what spell traps used. So,
Monster Reborn. If your guy gets popped, summon, striked, or anything, it's a good comeback card. Extender. I've target my opponent's Dingirsu as well. Summon it, send their thing. This reviving Thousand Eyes is really strong, like Millennium Eyes.
We have a little challenge for you. Next time you activate Monster Reborn, you have to say, "I'm back."
Yeah. Insta Fusion. Targets for Insta Fusion. You play. Show you actually just quickly.
Definitely Thousand Eyes restrict.
Yeah, he's a. Right. Millennium Eyes helps. It's basically like Call by the Grave on legs. When monster effect is activated on field or in grave, you can attach it to this card's material. As equip it to it in the spell and trap zone. Any card equipped to it has its effects negated. That monster's name and all cards' effects are negated, and it gains attack and defense equal to whatever you stole with it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. And then this. You can fusion this out against Strike or something.
Was that Mud Dragon?
Yeah, and then you just declare an
attribute.
You declare light, and they can't target any of your stuff anymore. So it's pretty good. Also, super poly target.
Yeah.
Then obviously Thousand Eyes restrict.
Yeah.
Doesn't need much application. I mean.
By the way, guys, if you have Thousand Eyes restrict with Zombie Rod and Mizuki, it's eat your heart out.
It's amazing. Cool. explain it. Oh yeah, just use it to break. You're going second, so you're breaking boards.
Yeah.
Yeah. With it. The other board breaker you play going second, mind control, so good. Against Salad on all costs, you just target the Link monster.
Yeah.
Absorb it. That takes away their effectiveness for the counter trap. So they have to respond to it. This against Guru, you just take the Guru if they can't respond to this.
Yeah.
Like you have to respond to it basically. Just otherwise, it's so strong.
Yeah, that's good.
You need consistency. So you play 3 of this. You banish it. You don't really care unless you banish key cards, but you normally don't, so it's normally good.
By the way, folks, don't get triggered by the rarities.
Yeah, common.
First world Yu-Gi-Oh problems.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's expensive. I'm sorry. The 1 double or nothing.
Right, this is the spice we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, it won me lots of games today. Like honestly, like the reason why I play this just ends games quickly. You play it with a Utopia double package, basically.
Which we'll go on to in the extra deck.
Yeah. Just drawing this isn't so bad actually anymore because you play Phantasme. Like the amount of times I drop Phantasme and shuffle this back into my deck. I've had this set, like summon a great monster, summon Heat Leo and shuffle it into my deck for me. Like it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
If you draw it, but then into the traps.
Yep.
Let's see which one's going first. Play 3 Desperado.
This is the negate.
No, this is the tug on card and field and pop it.
That's it.
Face up card, any card. Good at responding to floodgates. Not so good against Salad and all costs, so I'm normally siding 2 out because you can't really do anything.
It's got to be face up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be face up and it destroys, but against you can't destroy something with reverse Dingusu and Salad have Balinks to protect their stuff, so it doesn't really do anything. But against like Rogue, it's really strong. Like removing a monster on their field like straight away, it puts you in a really good position.
Yeah.
Good play with this actually is you summon Max, and if they respond with like in perm or something, you can hand, you pop your own Max, and then you can resolve it under. So it's pretty. Yeah. Then you play through the counter trap. You can play from your hand.
This last stand, yeah.
Yeah, because 2 of the main decks that you're going to see at this YCS was a lot of Salad and a lot of Warcast. Like they both have counter traps. Responding to counter trap with counter trap is pretty good. Like no one ever sees this coming if you hard draw it. Yeah, it's just Draco doesn't even activate, so they don't even pop anything. Like just all round application.
Yeah.
2 one-offs. This card summons Magical Musket from your hand.
Is this a card that you can't use an extra monster zone it's in?
Yeah, the adjacent opponent's column that if it doesn't have a monster in it, that zone cannot be used. So
if you have a link monster up on your side, you just shut off the.
So that was a zone. That zone cannot. If I summon a monster here, that zone can't be used. Basically, that's how it works.
One was if you had a link monster up, would you knock off their extra monster zone?
Yeah, like sometimes like they go like Link Kuribo and they have like a gap, and I summon a monster underneath the Link Kuribo. Then I have to link away the Link Kuribo and then to the extra link zone.
Yeah.
Like Salad, like if they have Wolf, something there.
Yeah.
Even though they might get a Wolf effect, but stops them from making
Heat Leo.
What's the XYZ they play?
Stalio.
Stalio, yeah, underneath it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this card is really good because if you get Nibiru'd, which sometimes happens, you have this, and you bring your board, and then if you have a Magical Musket in your hand, you just summon it after it. So helps get around Nibiru because everyone's playing it. I think so many people are maining it this format. Yeah, just that. And this is like Call by the Grave on crack. You just target 3 cards in your opponent's grave and just banish them.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wrecks engines.
Cool.
Yeah.
And how many cards in the main?
40.
Cool. Do you want to move on to the extra deck?
Yeah.
Extra deck's pretty much self-explanatory.
Yeah. Borrow Sword. You summon a bunch of monsters if you resolve Max.
Yeah.
OTK. Link Kuribo. Thousand Eyes Link off.
As we call it, OT Karibo'd.
Help protect your guys as well, so it's pretty good.
Phoenix, yeah.
because if you summon it underneath Link Kariba or whatever, you get this extra zone. It's really easy to get the extra draw. Helps. Trespina, good for back row decks, like banishing Draco and stuff. Generic Link 2 really, that's why I'm playing this.
Yep.
The best card in the deck, without a doubt, which made this deck relevant again.
Yeah, it's basically Summon Max Scoop.
Sole reason why you play going second with this deck. Basically, this card summons monsters equal to the amount of spells and traps the opponent controls. So if they control like 3-4 traps, you're summoning 3 or 4 guys from your deck with different names.
Is it monsters that special summons and
No,
spells, traps add?
Monsters you add. So if they control a board of like 3 or 4 monsters, you just add 4 magical musket cards with different names from your hand.
And back row special.
Yeah, back row special. So yeah, it's really strong. Like, yeah, going plus like 2 or 3 off it is broken.
Yep.
No one else really saw it coming, like regular normal summon monster, and then like if it was like Doc or something, you just make straight into this. Yeah, it's really good. Not many people saw it coming.
Is that all the Link monsters?
Yeah, it's all Link monsters, and then yeah, I went into it earlier. Instant fusion targets.
Instant fusion targets, as we know about.
And then super poly targets. Just played these. Pretty good. Didn't feel like
How fun was Predaplant today?
Predaplant was really good. Like absorbing, just playing against Thunder was really good. Like it's actually bigger than Colossus, so it's good. I've even used my own fusions to make this as well. Extra negate helps. This is self-explanatory. Two dark monsters. Utopia package, the new updated one version.
And this is where Double or Nothing comes into it.
Basically, you detach it for a quick effect. Detach material from it, add Double Nothing, and then XYZ Utopia on top of it. Doubles attack, so it becomes 5k. Double Nothing
increases it times 2, so it's basically a 10k beast.
Yeah, makes it 10k. You have to attack into a monster with 10k, and the idea is behind it is you where is it? You use cross domination to make the attack monster 0, and then you attack with 10k directly. And also another way, because if you instant fusion out, the reason why you play Swamp Dragon, where is it? Mud Dragon or Swamp. It's because you make a rank 4. You make double into it, and then you can use double in the battle phase to avoid getting the Bird. And then you Double Nothing hit for 10k and then.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense.
That's why I was playing it. I mean, it's a bit of fun, really. Like, I'm thinking about on the fence with cutting it, but it performed pretty well. Like,
cool.
Yeah. Side quickly.
Let's go through the side.
Nibiru. That's play this format.
Self-explanatory.
Combo decks, skills combo decks, all cost, whatever. There's a lot of, I'm saying a lot of all costs. There's a lot of all cost of the event. Yeah. But yeah, general combo decks like Guard Dragon, very good against. Like, the only thing I wouldn't play against was Pendulum. Lucky didn't play against Pendulum. Even Match Rogue.
Yeah, just
Rogue,
self-explanatory.
Back row decks, Draco.
Banish all your stuff.
Draco. I Altergeist. I resolved this twice in game 2. I 2-0'd him. We just sat there crying. And then you just don't want to see back row decks, so you just play this as well. Discard resets it, and then your opponent has a choice to set another trap from their deck, which is often doing it greedy. Basically, what it does, it gives you an extra set card to summon another extra monster of max.
Because your deck can OTK. This is also it's good for OTKing as well.
Yeah, so this against Salad, Rogue back row decks, and Oil Cost.
Yeah.
Then you play Dark Root no more because
as you do.
The reason only about this card is you can't do damage. So, but like sometimes in some matchups,
I find with this card as well, it's good for board wipes.
Yeah, if you need to out someone's board, like, and they're really problematic, like stuff like someone was playing like Herald Crusadia, Herald. Herald
of Perfection.
Yeah, Herald of Perfection with like Christia. I mean, this deals with decks like that basically. Just helps. 2 Super Poly. In hindsight, should play extra 3, but the reason why I didn't play 3 was because if I Super Polying, it takes off my extra monster zone, so I can't summon max to it, but you can link it off and stuff. I should play 3. That's the only thing I'm downfall. I lost to Thunder. One out of two games against Thunder I lost because I didn't see Super Poly or any way to their boards. So
Yeah, and what's the final card?
my card was Twin Twisters.
Yeah.
Because YCS, you always see like first 4 rounds, you always see like random rogue decks.
That's why it's having nice that one copy.
Yeah, I had an extra space, but like I just was really scared of like back row decks. Like if I didn't draw the outs to back row, like stuff like Guru, I just lose because I can't play through. There are too many negates or stuff like there can be one kills my deck as well. So helps it. Didn't draw into it, didn't see it, didn't need it really. But
Cool.
there's probably take time playing on Super Poly.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks very much for that deck profile. Before we leave, any shouts out you want to give out to anybody?
Well, shout out to Team Back Rows. Shout out to Rogue Nation squad for turning up, even though Alex should have been playing. Yeah, everyone else. Shout out to Kat for helping out the team and everything, getting all the teas sorted and everything else. You know,
And
Lee for filming.
Do you want to stand up? Let's show the people the design at the back.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, amazing.
There you go, guys.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much for tuning in, and yeah, please subscribe and follow. Thank you.
Cheers.